You know the government gives you money, right? Instead of like buying food and using it for other things, I use it to buy my computer.
My one regret would be leaving the Team Fusion house, because I felt like if I stayed there, I would have just been playing. I would have been on a better team right after they fell apart, and I would have been top solo queue player like I was the year before. Highest I reached was like top 14 on the ladder, and that was a big accomplishment for me because I didn't think I could do it.
It's the biggest opportunity I've had. It's like Fnatic, it's like one of the biggest one, and I always like look up to them. Now that I have this opportunity, I'm really happy about it. I'm really excited to play.
I want to be a sub for Fnatic. I want to wear the jersey. That's something I've always wanted. It's Fnatic, like, come on.
I've got a better feel of who's got what skill set. Double G definitely stands out as the most skilled player. The obviously concern from him is maybe his attitude. After him, there's like Hosan, I think, is definitely the next most skilled player. My concern with him is that he complains a lot. It's just a waste of time trying to control people you can't control and trying to control things you can't control. I tell him he should just kind of focus more on himself and his own gameplay and his own improvement. I've also worked with Maimo pretty closely today. He gets inside his own head because he goes in the game with this mindset that everyone around him is going to be awful. He kind of just needs to just focus on what is actually happening in the game rather than what he perceives to be potentially going to happen in the future, and that affects his decision making in the moment. Finally, there's Noka. I think he definitely the youngest, most inexperienced person in the group. I don't really have much of a read on Noka right now, but he seems to be the one who is definitely playing the most games. He kind of just sits down and he grinds it out. He's a dark horse. He's definitely not the favorite, but he's a dark horse.
League of Legends is a game of mental and physical endurance. Players today have nutritionists and personal trainers to keep their body and minds in peak shape to perform at their best.
People who don't consider us athletes or whatever, like try sitting on a chair and playing for 10 hours.
Worlds is the biggest stage in competitive play, where only the top teams from leagues around the world compete. The competition format is best of 5 matches. A player can be in a chair for up to 4 hours, having to play with complete focus. Being in great physical shape gives the player more energy. No one knows this more than team leaders Yellowstar and Rekkles.
Going to the gym, sleeping better and eating better has actually made me focus a lot more. It makes me even more awake, more reactive and motivated to give more.
3 years ago, in 2013, I was overweight and I lost 35 kilos in 8 months. I feel more confident, I can focus more, I can do so much more.
You need to protect your body, especially the lower back. What I've planned for today, we will make some lower back stretching exercises. After that, we will make some lower back workout exercises. And after that, we will activate the other muscles and we will do a full body circuit.
I do go to the gym maybe once or twice a week. I used to go a lot 4 years ago, back in high school. Back then when I used to game a lot, I wouldn't burn out as quick, but now I burn out pretty quick. So after 4 or 5 hours, I'll feel actually tired.
It hurts a bit on the arms, it's hard. I don't have muscle. I weigh more than him, but it's he's all muscle, and I'm not. So I'm just gonna try my best, every time.
Where my lack of consistency comes from is that I don't know what the issue is 100%. It could be my lifestyle, my diet, lack of exercise maybe, but if I get on top of that and manage to fix it, I should end up being a really good player, in my opinion.
How was it for you?
I'm used to running and all anyhow.
Yeah, look, he didn't even sweat a single bit.
I wiped it off for him, don't worry.
He's cheating.
The candidates head to the Fnatic Gaming House for what they think will be a friendly 1v1 single elimination tournament hosted by Fnatic star ADC Rekkles.
Long time no see.
Hug. Long time no see.
I've played with Rekkles before. We've got to know each other a bit, not too much, but he's a nice guy and I really like him and respect him. I think he's still a better AD carry than I am, so let's hope he will approve of me.
Nice to meet you, man.
Martin, nice to meet you.
Competition is simple. Last man standing wins.
Which champions are we going with first? I guess it's week.
Any AD carry of their choice.
Okay.
So like.
Noka uses the aggressive move of flashing forward to win.
Jesus, they're gone, man. Come out. There you go.
Double G sees an opening and capitalizes quickly. It's a fierce match, but Double G gets the kill shot first.
Oh, dude. You could have just talked. You could have played, man. It was actually like really fun, man.
It's just really hard to get like a judgment from a player perspective because one-on-ones are one-on-ones, right? But from a personality point of view, I think the Noka guy seemed the kind of guy I would like to have in my team, for example. Even though perhaps he's a bit quiet, he still seemed like the guy who perhaps took my advice to heart the most. He seemed to like listen carefully and try to adjust. And he had like a pretty big champion pool as well, and he didn't necessarily cheese either. He was just kind of going with the flow. I thought it was pretty good.
Yeah. I feel like the Double G was mechanically probably better, but as a teammate, he's already like, he would be someone that I think if you told something to, he wouldn't really take it on board and would just be like, oh, I just want to do my own thing.
With the first elimination only 2 days away, George is going to have a tough decision to make.